I'm going to tackle the longest 4x4 trail in Canada. The trail winds through the mountains north of Manning Park in BC. I'll take my 2005 Chevy Blazer. It has the ZR2 off-road package and a winch, just in case for emergencies. This is a long and grueling trail that's known for breaking vehicles. I'm gonna try and get through the trail as fast as I can without damaging the truck. Let's fast forward to the start of the trail. I'm just outside of Colmont, which is the start of the trail, and there should be a ghost town where I'm standing, but I had a look around and it's just a campsite. There should be some more ghost towns and abandoned structures ahead, so we'll see what I find. I just spent 2.5 hours on the highway driving at high speed to get here, but now we're hitting these super bumpy forest roads. I'm gonna lower my tire pressures. I just went through Blakeburn, and apparently there was an old coal mining town there, but it was right at the top of a mountain and it was so small I didn't see any structures. There should be a bigger coal mine just up ahead. We have this open pit mine behind me and it looks really cool. It goes from obviously just over there, they've dug down the valley and it goes all the way this way, probably about half a kilometer. Trail, super good. Obviously they smoothed it all out for the mining operation. I am now at 1,500 meters elevation. We're climbing really rapidly. I was driving down the road and you can see the truck behind me, and I look off to the side and I saw this little abandoned cabin. It looks so cool. And this is one of the cool things about this trail. You see so many neat little things like this. So this is quite a big one, really. You look to the back there. And I don't know if this is real or not. It looks like you can buy or sell this little hut. Mosquitoes are really bad here. So I'm gonna head back on the road. So the trail I've been on for the last like 20-30 kilometers was this really nice smooth logging trail, but now we're turning off onto this dirt road. So we'll see how it goes. I've been climbing up this really steep, really nice trail. It's flattened out a little bit, and here is the view. I'm probably at just under 2,000 meters elevation at this point. I'll keep on trucking forward and see what I find. Lodestone Lake. So I made it to Lodestone Lake. The wagon is doing good, and this lake looks extremely peaceful. The water is crystal clear, slight blue tint. There was an old guy there who said he's been coming up here every year since the 80s, and he said that there's no way I'd make it in this truck. So we will see. He said you need at least 40-inch tires to get through. I'm pretty sure that's not true, but we'll see. So far on the trail, it seems pretty easy. It's just this nice undulating, muddy single track going through wooded and alpine forest areas. I got this big water obstacle ahead of me. I'm gonna try and skirt to the left of it. Easy. We got some dirt bikers. There's a good amount of dirt bikers and ATV riders on the trail. I am getting swarmed by horseflies, so I'm having to drive down the trail while also like karate chopping them out of my window. I could just close the window, but having the fresh air come in, it's really quite nice. The trail is getting rougher and rougher and narrower, and you got stuff like this. Thankfully, someone has come through and cleared it, but this truck is a bit of a fatty, so it's a real squeeze to get through. So we've got about 15 kilometers of this super slow crawling, and as you can see, my speedo says we are doing 0 kilometers an hour. So at that rate, this trail will never get finished. but I think I'm actually doing about 3 or 4k an hour, so maybe 3 hours of this bumpy, super slow paced forest trail. Not too bad. So I got a big old drop here. Oh my god, I'm getting destroyed by mosquitoes. You see how big that tire is? It's like 31 inches maybe. And then this drop is probably 2 of them. So say 60 inches. So I've been going down the trail now for a good amount of time. It's getting really rough. There were some parts that I didn't know if I could do. But looking up ahead here, we've got this this weird obstacle, and the problem is my truck is a real fatty, so I don't think it would make it across this bridge. Like seriously, it won't. So I have to go through the water. Okay, my stress level now is a 10 out of 10. Luckily I've got my scanner, so I'm going to see what this check engine light is. Okay, I just smashed into something. I'm gonna take a left and a right. So I'll come up this tree. Oh my freaking lord, the trail got so rough. I was positive that I was gonna get stranded. I got stuck in a little mud bog. I kind of shimmied my way out. Went up some super steep stuff, and I got stuck on some roots, got some traction and got out. But now I am cruising down this beautiful flowery meadow on the flat, and I am grateful. I'm getting a bit hot, got destroyed by mosquitoes. Hopefully the trail calms down a bit. I've hit this lovely opening right here. It looks like people camp here, and I'm presented with this really nice view. You got a lovely little breeze. Is that a 556 casing? This is super nice, but what really makes you appreciate it more is what you've just come through. You drive, I didn't track how long, but for several hours through these really rough and hard forest roads. You come up to an obstacle and you think it's impassable, and you just kind of have to pick a line through, be a bit smart, and tackle it. I think I've done the hard bit now. I say that, but have a look at this. This is the trail I've got coming up. Obviously that's just a cliff. No idea what mad people are riding down that. You've got a little water feature bog at the bottom. There's the truck. Doing really good. And it looks like there are some bypass routes. You got one to the left, you got that one. Obviously you couldn't get up the cliff. And then that one also looks pretty tough. Yeah, the truck's looking a bit muddier now. I've got a few new scratches on the truck, as you can see, and unfortunately it doesn't wipe off. So she will be needing a little polish. Some more people on the trail. You can see the angle difference between the trees and the tilt of the truck. And dead ahead of me, it looks to be a broken car that slipped off the trail just in there. That truck is upside down. Uh-oh. It doesn't look steep at all on camera, but it's very scary. Like I'm just worried about rolling the blooming truck. Yeah. My nerves are shot. I cannot wait to see some flat ground and a smooth road. This is just crazy. Like, you can't even see the horizon on the trail, it just drops. Okay, so I'm on a little one-way, and there was a massive convoy coming the opposite direction, so I had to ram myself in the ditch. So I'm wedged in this little ditch on the right. There's just enough room for them to get past. This guy's got a blooming camper on the back. He's having a whale of a time. Wow, a Tacoma. He's doing really good. Got some big old mud tires on. So now I'm gonna be stuck here waiting for like the next 20 minutes while trucks slowly come up around this corner. It's such a steep and narrow trail.
But it's easy trucking.
Yeah. Okay, perfect, thank you.
How do you do? How are ya?
I'm good.
You know what's ahead?
No, what's ahead?
Oh, okay.
Is it, we get it pretty bad?
Big hill.
I spoke to most of the people coming past, and they all give me different information. Some people say the trail is going to be impossible heading in this direction. Some people say it's going to be super easy. We'll have to, it's stressing me out a little, but I guess time will tell. Lovely 4Runner with a rooftop. Is this guy going to have a 2.8 is my question. I've been sitting here for a long time, so I'm quite bored. Oh yeah. Oh, this is a Land Cruiser. Very nice. Oh, this is looking good. I love the color scheme on this one. Very nice. That looks sick. I'm hoping the last guy will tell me that he is the last guy coming, because otherwise I'm just going to be sitting here for like 30 minutes waiting for a truck that's not coming. Another Tacoma. That's sick. And they're so busy. So many people. I think the first group was at least 8 to 12, and the same with the second group, 8 to 12, somewhere around there. Oh, sorry?
I've been drinking.
Oh, you've been drinking? I did not expect to be stuck in blooming traffic for, I don't know, half an hour on a super remote trail. Oh my god, that trail is brutal. You're lucky to get 3 kilometers an hour. Here's the truck, and it is performing excellently. I'm at the south side of this lake, and in the middle there is the kind of actual trail crossing. But I thought I'd check out this cool little cabin. It's got a big fire pit inside. Ooh, a bunch of stickers. Ooh. Whipsaw 2017, 21. Very nice. Wow, tons of people. Cool. There are all these really cool little messages written on the wall behind me. It's really sweet to see it. Looks like it's been cut out along the top too. That's so cool. And let's go have a look at this lake. This is so nice and peaceful. Again, the water is crystal clear. I am 100% exhausted at this point, but I'm pushing on. And this is the kind of trail we got up ahead. It is steep. I'll see if I can do it one-handed. Kind of tough. So I think I'm gonna just try and push on to Memorial Rock, and yeah, it's gonna take a while, but I'll touch base there. I am 100% tired. I got up at 4:45 this morning. I've just been getting pounded around in the truck. It's doing good, but mosquitoes are everywhere. I'm just at Memorial Rock. And I don't think the wagon's gonna do it. The tires are just too logged with mud, and yeah, I had a quick go. And the truck is literally, it's a 60-degree slope from bottom to top, but that's average. if you actually like pick points, I would wager it's going to be 75 or over 75%. I'm really hoping I can push on a little bit to get to a campsite because I am exhausted. I am 200% finished. The truck is doing really good. Since that check engine light, no problems. I'm getting a lot of faith in it. I'm just kind of pointing and shooting up these crazy obstacles. You definitely do not want to be coming here in a normal SUV. I've passed the worst of it and I've come to another kind of obstacle where a few people coming up stuck a little bit. They're doing really good though.
Give it some gas right about now. You're good. You're
Very
good.
nice.
No, she was saying go, go, go. You heard no, no, no. That's why we don't say go in this industry.
Okay, so the Jeep made it up with ease. And apparently that one doesn't have a locking diff, which is kind of interesting. He said when it starts to lose power to one side, it puts the ABS on. Still kind of cool. Okay, that shovel on top has seen use. Which would make me worried, but it's all good. It started raining and hailing really heavily. So this muddy trail is about to get really slippery. At this point I am a zombie driving, but I just saw something that cheered me up a little bit. I'll just clear the window. Full send into the drink. And it looks like they broke down here. That's really unfortunate for them. It's kind of a big worry coming on a trail like this. You push your vehicle a bit too hard and you get stranded, and you know, you might be able to get yourself out by catching a ride, but you know, then I guess you got to come back for your vehicle later. I am exhausted. The sun is low in the sky. I'm wearing a towel because the mosquitoes are attacking me so much. The truck is holding up really good. And I got my tent set up right there. So, should be a nice relaxing evening. The bad news is I forgot my lighter, so I can't cook any warm food. And I can't light my citronella candle to get these mosquitoes away, which really sucks. Okay, today was a super rough day. I woke up at 4:45, I chugged a big coffee, and then I hit the road for 2.5 hours to get to the trailhead. And then once I was on the trailhead, I drove for somewhere between 9 and 10 hours on the bumpiest roads, the roughest roads, going up some real crazy steep gradients. Yeah, now I am exhausted, so I am going to sleep well tonight. It was a really cold night last night. I did not sleep very well. I was just a bit nervous about my fuel. The car says I have about 80 kilometers of range, and I think it's about 75 kilometers to the nearest gas station. So if things get a bit tough, you know, I could run out. And I was just so tired and stressed from hitting hour after hour of those crazy trails. I'm gonna quickly pack up and hit the road, see what else I can find. Okay, so day 2, I had a massive monster day yesterday. I'm here at Dick's cabin. You can probably tell by the sound of my voice how happy I am. Well, it's fine. I'm just really tired. So that sign, it says Dick's Cabin. And then you've got all these off-roading stickers. I am 100% tired at this point. Let's go take a little look inside. It looks like someone's been shooting at it with a sign with a shotgun. So, here we go. We've got a little tower up here. And then, let's open it up. Ooh, a splinter from the door. Okay, and here is what she looks like. Got a little bench along the far side. It's quite big actually. Little wood stove. It's quite low. I'm 6'1", and I don't think I could stand up in it. Really nice morning. Okay, let's hit the road and finish the trail. Okay, finishing off the trail, we have this lovely single track through the woods. It's a little bumpy, but not too bad. I've got the truck in two-wheel drive, so my fuel light is on. Trail though, easy. So the trail is finishing up on these logging roads again. Super smooth, and you can smell the fresh cut wood in the air and hear the chainsaws in the distance. They're doing some serious logging here. It smells really nice though. I'm feeling super fatigued, like I've got like adrenal fatigue from those crazy trails. So the truck is doing great. We've come to this last little area of interest. There's a few campsites and there's a few abandoned structures. So let's go and take a little look. I thought I would quickly just pull over and show you Whipsaw Creek. It is always freezing cold. Here she blows. It's quite a nice little creek. At long last, what is this? This is the end of Whipsaw Trail onto the highway. It feels like I've just I've lived a week in the last 2 days. It was a really hard 2 days though, so I'm so glad to see this smooth road. The last forest road got a bit washboardy, so time to hit the highway and get some gas. I just pulled in for a well-needed gas stop, and here is the condition of the car. Nothing has broken on it. It performed perfectly. The wheels are obviously looking a bit muddy. I'm going to crank up the pressures a little bit, but so far so good. I thought while in Princeton, I'd check out the Princeton tunnels and the bridge, and it's safe to say there is a good amount of wildlife here. Just having a little look at me. Off on the trail. And in the background is the bridge on the Kettle Valley Rail. And it goes straight over to this tunnel. Let's go check it out. So here we have the Princeton Tunnel. It says on the top in big writing, 1961, with all the graffiti. And yeah, it is huge, very tall and very long. The truck did the 2.5 hour drive back perfectly with no issues. So I'm gonna give it a clean and get it ready for the next adventure.